Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Acacia Courtney. Happy Thursday. We have 8 races on the car today in this beautiful afternoon, so let's check out the track and weather conditions. The track is fast and the turf is firm on this Thursday afternoon. Race number 1 is a mile and a 16th on the turf, a claiming race with a purse of $18,000 for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. The number 4 will be ridden by Leonel Reyes, and the number 6 will be ridden by Eduardo Nunez.
Racing at Gulfstream to a clean start. Toward the inside, the favorite Zyar Destiny wins the break. In the center, Virgin Morena is showing speed. Luminous Cielo comes away in the top flight, trying to drop over his little big girl. She's 5 wide right now. Just to the inside, Sweet Story, then Lady Sartre, and the early trailer is Cowboys Princess. They run into the first turn, and the favorite has secured an easy lead. The leader, Zyar Destiny, by a length. Sweet Story is there second from between horses. Luminous Cielo is now third. 3 wide is Virgin Morena, followed by Little Big Girl, then Lady Sartre, and Cowboys Princess. Separated by 5 lengths as they head into the backstretch, and Zyar Destiny controls her destiny through an opening quarter in 24 and 2. Out 3 wide, Virgin Morena will inject a bit more pace into the race well second. On hold third, Luminous Cielo. Sweet Story rides the rail from fourth, a 2-length margin to Little Big Girl, who's fifth. About 4 lengths behind for Nunez, in front of the 2 back markers, Lady Sartre and Cowboys Princess. Opening half mile, 48 seconds flat. They move into the far turn. On top, Zyar Destiny by almost a length. Virgin Morena working harder to stay with the favorite from second. Sweet Story in with an upset possibility from third, only a length off the lead. From fourth, it's Luminous Cielo, 3 better than Lady Sartre. Little Big Girl's drop back to last, and on her outside is Cowboys Princess. After 3 quarters and 1:11 and 2, they run for home. It's Zyar Destiny in front. Sweet Story splits horses with Virgin Morena on the outside. These 3 inside the final 3/16. Virgin Morena continues to chip away at Zyar Destiny, and now Virgin Morena has the lead. Sweet Story switches to the outside for a late kick. Sweet Story coming after Virgin Morena. Virgin Morena digging in. Virgin Morena's hanging on. Sweet Story with a good run second. Zyar Destiny third. Cowboys Princess fourth. Close for fifth and 141 and 1.
Number 4, Virgin Morena wins the opener with Leonel Reyes aboard. Trained by Juan Andres Rodriguez and owned by LC Racing Corp and Teamwork Horseman Group. Paid $13.40 to win. The second race is 6 furlongs on the main track, a claiming race with a purse of $16,000 for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races, or 3-year-olds. The number 3 will be ridden by Luca Panici.
And they're off. From the outside, Pertito Playboy wins the start. Chia Ghost moves up to be second, and Carapano from down toward the inside. He'll race a length off the lead while third. In between horses is Cold Blood, a stretch of 3 to Wagga Wagga, and the trailer is the stretch runner, Phil's Comprise. Down the backstretch they go, and up on the outside, Chia Ghost lays it down to Pertito Playboy in the early stages. These 2 have gone 2 lengths better than Carapano. Oliveira looks like he wants off the fence with him. He's racing third. He's got his head up in the air a bit there, trying to find some clear racetrack. Then from fourth, it's Cold Blood, a stretch of 3 to Wagga Wagga, and Phil's Comprise is last. They went 22 and 3 for the opening quarter speed, and on top it's Chia Ghost. Carapano into the clear and starts to pick up ground while second. Back third is Perdido Playboy. 3 better than Cold Blood from fourth. Then to the inside, Wagga Wagga with a quarter of a mile to go. It's on top. Carapano confidently handled, and he's in front by 2 now. Chia Ghost is second. Perdido Playboy is third. Wagga Wagga swings to the center of the course with 3/16 to go. Carapano putting in another big effort this afternoon, and he's drawing clear. He's 7 to 5. He's Carapano, and he's in front and going away. Carapano for Carlos Oliveira wrapped up in the end by 5 or 6. Chia Ghost will hold second over Cold Blood, then Wagga Wagga and Perdido Playboy. 111 and 3.
Number 1, Carapano wins the second race with Carlos Oliveira aboard. Trained by Rodolfo Garcia and owned by Caroni Stable, Inc. Race number 3 is 5 furlongs on the main track, a maiden claiming with a purse of $25,000 for the 2-year-olds.
And they're off. Dominic's Dream was a step slow. It's DeMeister who springs out to take the early lead. Away in second is Tito Control. Forrest Waltz and Lifelong Dreamer quickly up to challenge. And here's Lifelong Dreamer and John Cruz to challenge DeMeister as they head into the far turn. Forrest Waltz races back in third. In fourth is Aldazara. Stretch of 2 to Tito Control with Rosebud's High. And after missing the start, the trailer Dominic's Dream. There's 5/16 left to go. And loose up top, Lifelong Dreamer stretches the lead to 3.5. Forrest Waltz is trying to get after DeMeister for second. Stretch of another 5 to Aldazara in fourth. It's a stretch of 3 then. To the inside goes Rosebud's High with Tito Control, and they run to the top of the stretch. On top, it's the son of Home Alona. It's Lifelong Dreamer by 7. Toward the inside, Rosebud's High trying to come on for second with DeMeister, then Forrest Waltz. But in deep stretch, Lifelong Dreamer still well clear. Lifelong Dreamer will make his debut run a winning one. Wins it under John Cruz by 5. Second, Rosebud's High. Third, DeMeister. Close fourth, Tito Control might have got up over Forrest Waltz in 59-2.
Number 4, Lifelong Dreamer gets it done, piloted to victory by John Cruz and owned and trained by Wesley Ward. Paid $7.40 to win. Race number 4 is 7.5 furlongs on the turf, a claiming race with a purse of $18,000 for 3-year-olds and up.
And they're off. So Cozy missed the start 2 lengths. From the center, Tis Time Is Now gets the first call. Down to the inside, it's Sneaky Kitten, who comes away racing in second. Up on the outside, Dominate will land third early. Then it's Tetradrachum to the outside, Old Time's Sake. Wildcat Kitten takes the worst of it 4 wide. Down to the inside goes So Cozy, and the trailer, while on hold, is I'm Just Super. They run around the first turn, and securing the lead and the rail is Sneaky Kitten, a half a length. Tis Time Is Now is their second. Dominate is third. The favorite is well positioned. Tetradrachum pocketed up fourth, only a length and a half off the lead. It's 3 lengths in front of Old Time's Sake, followed by So Cozy and Wildcat Kitten, and the trailer is I'm Just Super. They completed a quarter in 24 seconds flat, and they head down the backstretch. Sneaky Kitten leads it by a neck. Tis Time Is Now second. 3 wide is Dominate from third. Tetradrachum is all dressed up with no place to go at the moment, traveling nicely behind the speed. Old Time's Sake is next, 2 better than So Cozy and Wildcat Kitten, and along the rail, I'm Just Super. They went 47-1 for the opening half mile. Around the far turn they go. Sneaky Kitten asked to go for home by Cruz. 3 wide is Dominate. Tetradrachum is still completely buried. No place to go yet. That'll give first run to Old Time's Sake. So Cozy swings wide for the drive. Wildcat Kitten has plotted a wide course, and they run to the top of the stretch. Dominate has the lead. Old Time's Sake set down driving on the outside. 4 wide So Cozy. Tetradrachum tries to split horses and is coming on. Through the final furlong, Dominate has the lead, but here's the seam for Tetradrachum, who kicks on now to take the lead. Back to second is inside running So Cozy at the outside, but to the wire, Tetradrachum the winner. Dominate second, Old Time's Sake third, then So Cozy fourth in 1:28-3.
Number 3, Tetradram, wins the 4th race. Ridden by Eddie Castro, trained by Dane Kabisky, and owned by PTK LLC. The 5th race is 4.5 furlongs on the main track, a maiden race for a purse of $40,000 for the state-bred maidens, the 2-year-olds. Number 5 will be ridden by Elvis Trujillo.
And they're off. Good start for the two favorites, Draft Beer and From Between Horses, Animal Quiet. They're away the best from Shoe Fly, who races third early. Stretch of 2.5 to Willy Nilly, who's out of there in fourth, in front of Love My Cotton fifth. And it's Sherpa. Down to the inside goes Charlie the Greek with One Eye Jet, and it's a stretch of 3. The trailer is Il Nonio. They run around the far turn, and the betting favorites are 1-2, with Draft Beer leading by 2 over Animal Quiet second. Shoe Fly third will ask to keep up as Draft Beer starts to get away a bit here. 21-2 for the opening quarter speed. It's Draft Beer in front by 4. Animal Quiet is there second. Shoe Fly is given the green light, still third. 5 better than Sherpa. Then Love My Cotton and Willy Nilly as they turn for home. It's Draft Beer into the drive on a 6-length lead now. Sherpa's running on well, but it's happy hour. It's Draft Beer moving clear. Draft Beer under jockey Eddie Castro to win it by 4 or 5 in the end. It will be Animal Quiet second in front of Sherpa third, and Love My Cotton ran on for fourth and 51-3.
Number 1, Draft Beer gives the connections of Eddie Castro, Dane Kubisky, and PTK LLC the second win in a row. Paid $10 to win. Race number 6 is 7.5 furlongs on the turf, a claiming race with a purse of $18,000 for the fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Scratch the number 9, the main track only, Venom Girl.
And they're off. Pentathlon hopped briefly at the start. From the center, it's Storm Sense who reaches out to take the early lead. At the rail, Darn Proud moves to challenge. Rose Graciella's not far away. She's racing up now. Also in between horses, Summertime Music is tugging. She's bulling her way through traffic. Hard to handle Summertime Music. As they run into the first turn, Storm Sense has the lead by 1.5 lengths, almost 2 now, from Darn Proud and Summertime Music second and third. Almost an Angel is reined back to run fourth today with Rose Graciella down to her inside. Then it's the favorite, Little Twitch, and the yellow cap 3 wide. From between horses goes Pentathlon, and on the outside it's Scarlet Dell. They went 23-2 for the opening quarter. Storm Sense and Andy Hernandez call the shots by 2. From second now, Summertime Music, Darn Proud is third. Poking up between horses, Pentathlon puts ahead into fourth in front of Rose Graciella and Almost an Angel. 4 wide now is Little Twitch, and 5 wide at the back while now dropping over. The trailer is Scarlet Dell. 46-1 for the opening half mile. Around the far turn they go. Storm Sense has the lead by a length. Summertime Music now given the green light by Ryan Gazzarder to race up to the leader while second. Darn Proud with an inside opportunity. Little Twitch swings wide for the drive within 5 lengths of the lead as they turn for home. Many chances here. The leader is still Storm Sense by a length. To the attack, Summertime Music comes after her second. Down the outside in Little Twitch, but running out of time is the favorite. In deep stretch, Storm Sense still holds on. Toward the rail, Rose Graciella, then Summertime Music. Storm Sense, coast to coast. Close then for second. Maybe Rose Graciella over Summertime Music in 128-3.
Number 5, Storm Sense gets the job done, ridden by Andy Hernandez, trained by Juan Arias, and owned by Rosara Duarte. Race number 7 is 6 furlongs on the main track, an allowance optional claiming with a purse of $43,000 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. The number 6 will be ridden by Emisale Jaramillo.
And they're off. Last in, first out, Jamie's Dancer gets the first call, but Ad Ludum quickly up the challenge and take over. From the rail, that's Be Mine Phil who comes away in the top flight. Pure Bliss is marching forward, and here's Summer Rae in the black colors, out 3 wide and up for the lead. 3 across the track, it's Pure Bliss from between them, Summer Rae 3 wide, and Ad Ludum from down toward the inside. They're followed by Jamie's Dancer and Be Mine Phil. Poking between horses is Crowning Affair to draw within 3 lengths of the lead. Second last is Pathos, and the trailer is Will Be Magical. They run around the far turn. They completed a quarter in just 23 flat, and there's now 3 furlongs to go. It's Pure Bliss at 21-1, putting away Ad Ludum for the time being. Be Mind Phil working off the fence and trying to get into the clear. Summer Rae will have to do better. She's racing back fourth, then Jamie's Dancer. The favorite will have to get a move on. Crowning Affair is now 5 lengths off the lead with a quarter of a mile to go. They went 46-1 for the opening half mile. Ad Ludum comes under pressure to try to battle back. Be Mind Phil is on the outside and Pure Bliss between horses. Then it's 3 lengths to Crowning Affair, fourth, final 16th of a mile. Be Mind Phil is striding clear. It's Be Mind Phil and Sammy Camacho by 2.5. Up second was Crowning Affair. Third was Ad Ludum in front of Pure Bliss and Jamie's Dancer in 1:11 and 2.
Number 1, Be Mind Phil, pulls the upset with Sammy Camacho aboard, trained by Margaret Worthington and owned by Lauren Wipasinski. Paid $33.20 to win. Race number 8 and the nightcap today is 7.5 furlongs on the turf, a maiden claiming with a purse of $17,000 for the fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up. Number 10 will be ridden by Elvis Trujillo.
And runners away. From the outside, it's Zips Legacy and Salsa Queen who get the first calls. Moving at the rail, Great Euphrates to show speed. In fact, Great Euphrates protects his inside position and puts ahead in front. From second, Zips Legacy now moving wide on the course is Lucia as the leader's getting out. Saving ground down to the inside, both Salsa Queen and Untouchable Mind race with 4 lengths off the lead. Then it's the comebacker Humbalina. She's situated 6 lengths off the pace setters. A length in front of Hard to Picture and Ella's Dreaming on her outside. Out 3 wide early goes Perfect Patty. It's a stretch of 2 to Hanuma, and the trailer is Mini. They run down the backstretch, chasing the speed of Great Euphrates and Marcos Meneses. They're in front by 2.5 lengths. Zips Legacy starts to tighten in a bit second. From third and on hold is Lucia. Then to the inside goes Salsa Queen from fourth. Trying to move from the back is Hard to Picture. Moving outside is Humbalina. No place to go for Untouchable Mind. She's 7 lengths behind. A length and a half in front of Ella's Dreaming. Then Perfect Patty. She's dropped about 7 or 8 lengths behind. It's a stretch of another 2 to Hanuma and still trailing Mini. 46-1 for the opening half mile. Great Euphrates has the lead. Zips Legacy trying to get after her second. Hard to Picture cuts the corner and comes on next. And Salsa Queen is down the outside. Many chances here, 2 of which take down the Rainbow Six. Zips Legacy and Hard to Picture going on with it to the outside and Salsa Queen. Final furlong, Zips Legacy up for the lead. Hard to Picture goes right with her. Zips Legacy, Hard to Picture. These 2 photo finish. Maybe Hard to Picture over Zips with Legacy. Third was Salsa Queen in front of Great Euphrates. It's a picture for fifth. The carryover in the Rainbow Six lives another day at 129 and 2.
Number 3, Hard to Picture, survives the objection and wins the 8th race with Christian Navarro aboard, trained by Luis Duco and owned by Luis Duco Stables. In the late pick 5, if you had 5 of 5, that paid $2,949.25. 4 of 5 paid $32.50. Super High 5 combination 310 11 1 6 paid $1,328. In the pick 6, 6 of 6 paid $4,569.66, and there is a carryover of $100,004.34. That's it for today. We'll see you back tomorrow, Friday. 8 more races on the card. Post time at 1:15 before we gear up for a big day on Saturday.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.